welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series, and we are back with our update tribe where we are in the niche 1.1 beta update for the game. And the game has a lot of amazing things in this new update, you guys, but as I stated, it is in beta, so there are a few glitches and a few bugs that we will be reporting to the devs and to the forums if we come across them. But if you guys want to access this update, definitely check out the description box below, where I'll leave a patch note to the information about what is included in this update, along with information about how to put this update in your game if you want to check it out before it is fully released on the main branch. But last time in our 1.1 update tribe, we had the amazing Iskra and her small family kind of getting ready to make a little bit of a migration. They've been in this savanna area for a while now, and as they've seen, or at least been introduced to all the creatures from this side of our tribe where Emerald and Adnan has started their family, all of their children have kind of come over and started to meet Iskra's children and got introduced and got acquainted, and now they're kind of mingling, and it's just good fun. And so we're having a lot of fun trying to kind of tell these guys stories. Emerald and Adnan are getting really old. After this turn of the day, they only have about 1 day left, which is kind of sad because we spent so much time with them. Emerald and her fierce protectiveness of her children, and Adnan and his lazy kind of carefree nature when it comes to food and family. So it's very interesting to see how their families progressed when it comes to their children and how they've kind of taught their ways to their tribe. Right now, you guys, I'm trying to figure out if we want to go to this port over here, or if we want to send our beautiful babies up here maybe. I don't know if we want to send them on a major migration, but we can definitely, I think since they're closer here, we might send them off on this port, since a lot of the young ones are still pretty young. We still have a lot of nichelings. Everybody has a lot of time on them, so we might spend a little bit of time getting everyone over there and getting these families kind of a little bit acquainted. It looks like that Iskra only has a few days left, so she might make the journey with them. Sezim definitely won't, so this is going to be his last day, and Iskra is probably very, very sad because she took him in. He was one of the nichelings from her tribe that was also banished from her previous tribe, we're saying anyway, and she was able to take him in, make him feel better about his looks, about his deformed paw and his derp snout, and so they became really close, and they started a family together, and they have all these amazing children who are going to do so many great things. So I think she'd be a little sad to see him go, but I think we're going to skip the day and see what happens when Sezim leaves and all of our babies start to grow up. So get ready. Oh, goodbye, Sezim. Goodbye. And I heard a bunny. There was a bunny. We heard it, I promise. Where did it go? So bunny is over there. We don't hear anything over that way, so we'll have to send one of our good fighters over to this corner. But let's see. We're gonna see if we can start moving. Let's see. Let's move Emerald. I think she would want to move to where Alios is. I think since that's the first place she had her first baby, we'll end up moving her over there. Are there any places for Riyadh to go? He's such a mama's boy. So we'll have him come over and pick some of those fish up, and then we'll have Alios move over. Emerald will come over here. Let's see. We'll have Adnan pick up some berries, then jump over to this area. And I think Emerald would hit the tree and sit next to her mate, and I think they're gonna sit there and just kind of discuss what they've accomplished. It's been such a long time since Emerald was in her previous tribe. We're saying she was part of our Lazuli tribe, you guys, and if you haven't checked out that series, I definitely encourage you to check it out. We have playlists on our channel, and it pretty much, the Lazuli tribe is very much a water-based tribe with different gods and goddesses that kind of dictate what the tribe gets up to, and Emerald was a warrior of that tribe, and now since she's here, she's been able to pass down some of her warrior values to some of her children, and I think she's been able to pass a lot of those stories down to her kids as well. So a lot of the stories of the water, and possibly the story of Whale Island, and I think that's what we're going to do for these beautiful little younglings. These guys I think we're going to send in search of Whale Island. Hopefully we'll be able to find it. I've been trying to figure out if it's something that we can find, but hopefully it is. Most areas or most islands that we're able to go to we can find, so hopefully that it'll be something that we'll be able to check out in the future. No, that bunny went away. Ugh, no bunny. But Sesame is gone, and I think Iskra would try and rally her children, even though they would be very sad that their father has passed away. I think she'd try and rally her children. Dart, I think, is one of those little ones, and I think her name is very fitting for her. I think she would be the one to dash around in the grass and not really pay attention to possible danger she would get into. Jabir, I think, is a little bit different. I think he's a little bit more cautious than his sister. And oh, look, it's a coconut tree. Coconut trees are dangerous because they have, if you keep a nicheling here too long, there's a possibility of a coconut falling on their head, which will stun them and they won't be able to move. And oh, there's a bunny. Let's have Sunstone come over here. There we go. So we can get Amber to come over and swipe that up. And then Sunstone, who is absolutely gorgeous. We need to find him a great mate because he looks amazing. Arasil, I think, would be a little bit more adventurous, I think. I think he wants to find new places, especially with all the things he's been told by his mother. His name means noble hero, so I think he would want to live up to that name and do some amazing feats. So maybe fight some Barinas or like protect his family from rogues. We're not sure, but it would be something very interesting. And I think Dart is very excited to see that bunny. I think she is a little troublemaker. I imagine her being like a little rascal, just running around wanting to get into as many things as possible, which is very different from her brothers, who are both kind of like, okay, calm down, we don't want you to get hit by this coconut. All right, so let's see. It is Emerald and Adnan's last day. Oh my goodness, it's kind of sad because we got to know them so well over the course of these last couple episodes, and they were founders of our tribe. And even though Adnan wasn't really planning to, he kind of like spearheaded the creation of a whole new branch of our tribe by inviting Iskra in. And I think it's a really cool thing for them to have done. And I think Emerald's proud of her children. Alios is going to probably run this branch of the family, and I think he's going to assist in kind of pushing his brothers and his sister towards some new lands. Maybe I think he'll encourage them to follow this strange pink colored section of the tribe that have been out here in the savannas all along, into new territory. So let's skip the day and say goodbye to Emerald and Adnan. Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore them. Her and her green eyes, which thankfully have been passed down to a lot of her children. So let's skip the day. Goodbye, guys! And Riyadh has grown up. Riyadh, you look amazing. So he's going to pick up some fish and bring them with him. Same with Alios, he's going to pick up some berries and start moving this way to join his siblings. Amber, I think, has made good friends with Iskra. I think Iskra has kind of become more of a mentor for her. Even though Iskra is a very shy and quiet nicheling, she also has a very, I guess you'd call it like a quiet strength. She knows when to hide, she knows when to stand and fight. Unlike Emerald, Amber's mother, Emerald is very, I guess brusque is the best word for it. She's not good at subtle, I guess is the best way to put that. She's never been good at subtle. So I think it would intrigue Amber to have a mentor of a kind who knows how to do subtle. So let's see, let's have Jabir pick this up. He'll start clearing out this area since everyone's kind of moving this way. Sunstone, my gorgeous. Oh my gosh, he's just, he looks amazing, and I know everybody said he looked amazing, and I totally agree. So we're just gonna start, whoa, rogue male. Good thing we don't really have too many potential females available. Iskra has 5 days left, so we should be able to get everyone on the port in the next 2 days or so. So let's skip the day and let's have them start making that migration. Let's have Dart pick up that leech, help her brother out a little bit. Wetsu and Sunstone are going to be the first over here, very, very excited for themselves. Let's see, Arasil is going to jump forward. I think, let's see, I think Jabir is such a nice nicheling. Like we said, he's more of like a peacekeeper, so he pays more attention to what others need. So he's more likely to sit here and wait for the others to come by than he is to jump on the ports himself. There we go. So let's have Amber. Come on, love. We'll start getting you over here. And we'll start moving these guys around so we can accommodate everyone. And Riyadh is going to come over here. Iskra, I think, is going to sit up front. And Jabir is going to sit there. And I think Alios is going to be the last to come on the port, and we're pretty much exactly, we have almost the exact right number of nichelings, which is good. I think it means we're at an almost even number pretty much. So we have about 9 nichelings. We've kept the tribe pretty small so far. Probably when we move to the next island, we'll start kind of pairing everyone off. Iskra, I don't think is going to have any other children unless we find a new mate for her, but I think she's perfectly happy being the matriarch and the silent leader of the area right now. I think Alios would want to feel like the leader, but everyone knows Iskra is like a little bit older lady who kind of pushes everyone around. So let's skip the day. Oh my goodness, look at that. Dart, you got so big. Now your ear doesn't clip your tail anymore. Oh, I can't believe we have 3 pink, like, scorpion-tailed nichelings. Like, it would never have occurred to me. Alright, so Iskra, why don't you do the honors, love? I think everyone is good. I don't see any leeches on anyone. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think this rogue male is stuck. I don't think he has anything interesting. He has D and K though. Ooh. I kind of just want that because those genes are nice. Like that K gene is kind of nice. No, we don't need it. Okay. So we're just going to go to the next island, you guys, and see what happens. I think they're going to take their encouragement from their mother very seriously to go and see what other things are out there out in the waters. Ooh, okay, so it looks like this one's a tiny island. Okay, so where should we go? Oh my goodness, I hate having to choose these things. We could go to the jungle. We could. Oh, it has a skull on it. That's not cool. No, let's not do that then. Okay, never mind. It has a skull on it. We're not going there. Not at all. We're just not. That's not happening. Let's see. I don't know if we can stay here, and I don't know how long it'll take us to get over there. Iskra will definitely pass away before we get over there. So I think she's going to take her first couple steps onto this island. Arasil is going to get comfy picking some berries. Same with Sunstone. I'm thinking Sunstone will take after his father and be a little bit of a lazy bones. I think he will prefer living a very relaxed life. I'm going to say that as nicely as possible. I don't think he's very much into adventure or like going out and doing heroic feats like Aracel or being a diplomat like Jabir. I sincerely think he's very much like his dad, where he would much prefer to pretty much just relax and eat berries for the rest of his life. Amber, I think, is a little bit different from her brothers. I think she's been listening to all of her different mentors, definitely Aracel. I think she's going to be a little bit more warrior minded. I'm thinking she's learning a lot of tactics from Iskra. I'm thinking about how to protect herself and protect her children. So let's skip the day and see what we find. I'm not seeing or smelling anything potentially interesting, so we might be able to get to the next port in the next 2 days or so, because everyone's still fairly young. Okay, so there was a sound, so that's a mole right there, so let's have her pick up that. So let's have, dang it, Dart, there we go. So we'll have Jabir clear these areas out. Like I said, I think he's very much of a helpful creature. I don't think he likes taking glory or getting into fights or anything like that. I think he really just wants to make sure his family is taken care of and safe. So we're just going to move Alios over here because he is very much interested in his trees and his nuts. It's pretty much what he's always known. He's a lot like his mother in the sense that he's very interested in protecting everyone, but if he can, he will sit underneath a tree, pick his nuts, and not really worry about anything else. He wants to make sure everyone's fed, everyone's taken care of, and that's how he feels he'll be able to do that. Let's see, Iskra. I think Iskra is such an interesting creature. Oh my goodness, I absolutely adore her. So let's skip the day and her gaggle of little ones that she's pretty much taken over and taken care of, because everyone is still, I think Alios is the oldest and they're all still pretty young. So let's skip the day and let's listen around, see if there's anything interesting. Let's see, let's have Aracel pick up some berries. I think Iskra would come this way just so that she could speak to all of her children, all of the children she's kind of half adopted since their parents passed away right before they told them to go leave for a new island, for a new adventure. I think she would try and impart wisdom on them, and I think everyone would listen to her. And I'm trying to think what we would consider her, because I think we would consider her a goddess when she passes away. I think she has earned that title, I suppose, because of how influential she's been to the story of these creatures. Like, I feel like she should be some form of a goddess. I'm not sure what kind though. So maybe like a goddess of like family? No. Maybe a goddess for mothers. I think that would be a really great thing. Like, I think she would make a great mother goddess. So a goddess for mothers, someone who is shy and quiet and isn't really very assuming, but can definitely protect herself and her children if she needs to. I'm not sure. Or for outcasts, oh, that she could be the goddess for wanderers. Our pretty Iskra could be our wanderers goddess. That would be good. She could be the goddess that when we get a new wanderer that we call upon to see if our wanderer will have good genes for us, because she's always been a blessing to this tribe, and I think that would make a great thing for her, because it means that she takes in the downtrodden, and so we might have a lot of tribes that look to her for guidance, especially because she took in a lot of creatures that needed assistance and needed to feel like they belonged. Ooh, I like that. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you like Iskra as our goddess of wanderers and outcasts. I like that idea so much. But she's going to leave us now, and she's probably going to pass. Oh, she's going to pass away, and I'm so sad. Oh no. So let's give the day. Goodbye, Iskra. Oh no. Oh my goodness. She's gone. Oh, our lovely lady is gone, and she has left behind her many children. And Dart, I think, in honor of her mother, would think that everyone needs to keep moving. Even though Sunstone doesn't really want to listen to her and he just wants to pick his berries in peace, I think everyone would realize that they can't stay here, even though it's nice, even though they'd like to. They need to keep moving, and they need to get to the place that their parents and Iskra encouraged them to go to find Whale Island, to be adventurers of some kind. And I think they'll try their best to do that. And I think Amber would kind of take the lead on this. Dart is very impulsive, and I don't think she's very I don't think she uses her head a lot. I think she just kind of dashes forward, tail first, bumps everyone, possibly poisoning them. But I think Amber would have the wherewithal and the ambition to go off and do that. I don't think Alios has a lot of ambition in him. I think he's very steadfast. I think he would be a very good rock for the tribe, but I don't think he is very I don't think he's ambitious enough to want to continuously find new places. Alright, so this is the day we're going to get everyone out of here. So let's see if I can get Retsu on this one. Let's move Aerosol. Let's get Alios here. Sunstone, can you get over here? Yeah, he can. Jabir is gonna sit here. We're gonna have Riyadh knock this berry bush over just so that they have some food for the journey. And Arisel's gonna come down. Dart is gonna come down. She's gonna sit right up front because she really wants to see what's going on. And Jabir is gonna clear the grass, almost in homage. We can see Iskra's bones in the background, and I think he would just be taking one last look at where his mother passed away before jumping onto the ports with his siblings and his cousins. All right, Amber, let's take us forward. Let's see if we can find a new island. I don't even know if you can find Whale Island. It's possible that we may not be able to actually find it, which would be sad. I really kind of want to find it as like a place, rather than just have to upload it from, I know you can get to it from the main menu, you can upload it, but I'm not sure if you can actually find it in game, so hopefully we will. Okay, so we're on a new island. It has a lot of shells on it. It looks really nice. It looks really big. So that looks dangerous. It has a skull on the thing. Why? And then we have another area here. So it doesn't look like too many new ports. Like this port still looks like it'll be a port that will take us maybe to another breeding island. Not sure, but we'll probably see if we can get these lovelies over to this tree maybe, just because it looks like this will be like the best place to get them, and they might, some of their children and maybe their next few generations might try out one of these two ports. So let's see if we can get settled and possibly see if we can maybe find some wanderers with some of those newer genes. So let's have Dart take the lead, because that is who she is. She is our beautiful little Dart with no self-control. And let's have Riyadh. Let's see. All of our creatures are really closely related. So let's see, and we only have 2 females, so we're gonna have to work on breeding soon. So probably, I'm just gonna mark these guys while I'm thinking about it. So Riyadh and Amber would make good mates. And Dart and Retsu would make good mates. There we go. And then I think Airsil and Amber would make good mates as well. So we'll just put him an orange gem too. Alios, I don't think he's not really set up for anyone unless we find like a great wanderer for him. I'm not too pressed to find him a mate. He is a great example of his parents, like his parents' genes though. So he's gonna start exploring that way. Retsu's gonna follow his sister because, as we stated, she does not have any self-control and she tends to not really pay attention to where she's going. Tripping, I imagine that even now that she's older, she has a tendency to trip over her tail. Like, in my head, that's what I think she does sometimes. She's running so fast and so quickly that she'll trip over her tail. Let's see, Airsil, I think, would move towards the familiar savannas. Same with Jabir, I think they like it over there. Let's have Amber and Riyadh start moving this way. Sunstone will follow them, hopefully trying to follow his nose towards a berry bush that would let him sit down and relax a bit. Let's see, we don't want to leave anyone underneath this tree, so we'll have Amber start moving this way. And I think they're really close to the tree. It's over there. So they did find a berry bush, so Sunstone will be very pleased. So these guys are getting a little bit older. Let's see, Amber, how many days do you have left on your life, my love? She has about 8, so that's not bad. So we have some time for her to have a few babies, and same for Dart. She's still really young, so she may not want to settle down immediately, but Retsu is a little bit older, so he may want to actually have some children. So let's skip the day and see if we can get them settled underneath the tree. Maybe they'll find some bushes that, or not bushes, but let's see. Maybe they'll find a permanent nest. Let's have her come here. She's right between 2 bushes, so I think we'll set them right here. Sunstone, come this way, love, and pick some berries while he's comfortable. So let's check their immunity, not their immunity, but their genes a little bit. So we'll add in that eyesight because we really need to take care of that. They have good genetics otherwise. They do have those big ears from their mother. They both have medium body, so they don't have to worry about anything other than that. They both have those patterns in there that I hope will come out at some point. He does not have a pattern, so let's add in that mask because I absolutely adore that mask. And let's have her have a, ooh, the tail fin. We could do that. Ooh, I kind of would like that a lot. The tail fin would be cute. Well, no, because we don't want anything to conflict with our scorpion tail right now. We might add the tail fin in later to another branch of our family. Maybe Sunstone's children could have the tail fin. Oh, guys, he could have a line of mermaids. Ugh, that would just, gorgeous masked mermaids. Oh my god, oh, that sounds amazing. So let's give her nimble fingers, specifically because of where they came from, having to pick up nuts a lot. I think that's all we need. We have a lot of nesting material, so let's have them mate, and then let's have her put down a nest there. Retsu, oops, you left Dart behind. There we go. I think she would be calling out to him, so he would come back and help her out. And I think over here, I think this is a good spot as any. let's see. Alios, let's bring you over this way, love. I think he's gonna be comfortable over by the tree, so we'll sit him up over there. Let's have Airsil start working his way up this way, picking some berries. Jabir, I think, is a very diligent creature, so he'll start clearing out grass, making sure that everybody can see. These two, I think, will probably have a baby somewhere in this corner, maybe, up against the water. And we might have Jabir listen as a very diligent listener of his mother's teachings, come up here and possibly try out that call for see if we can bring in any wanderers, to see if we can find Sunstone a mate, or we can find Airsil a mate. It would be really interesting to see if we could try that out. So let's skip the day and see what type of baby we're gonna have. Ooh, cute little one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna have to, let's have Amber clear grass away so we can see what's going on. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh my goodness. The mass definitely came in, you guys. Look at that. He's just gorgeous. Oh, I've never seen that pattern before. Oh, he's like a little lion. Oh, he looks amazing. Oh. What are we gonna name him? Oh, these are the hard things. Let's name him, let's name him Leo, because I thought about it. He look, like I said, he looks like a little lion. We're gonna name him Leo. Leo! Leo, look at you. Oh, he's so cute. And he has those beautiful green eyes, like emerald. And let's have Sunstone pick up these berries. He's gonna come over here and talk to his sister and be like, your baby's really cute. Like me. You see, I think he's such a vain little thing. And let's, oh, this is a perfect spot for her, actually. So we'll have Retsu come over here and sit here as kind of like a barrier. Jabir will start clearing area out so that she can see. And then I think we'll have them set up their nest over here. So let's check their genes. So we'll check for eyesight. And then let's see. He has scorpion tail inactive in his genes. Other than that, everything else is fine. He has that antenna that we don't really get to see on our niechlings. Technically, Jabir has the antenna, but it doesn't look like it actually shows up in any way on niechlings. So hopefully we'll be able to see it later. Maybe it'll look like something different. Maybe it's those little two white tufts on his head. We're not positive. We'll know every male nicheling has those two white tufts, so those two little tufts. So I'm not sure. So we might see it in when they start updating things a little bit further down the line. And let's see, is that everything? Maybe. So she has good eyes. She has those big ears. Yep, everything looks fine. Her fertility is a little bit questionable, but we can deal with that. So Retsu, let's have you two have a baby. Dart, I don't think she would like being confined to this area, but I think she'll be okay. And it looks like the families did split off. I didn't realize that that's actually what happened, but it looks like the families did split up. So I think next time we'll get Jabir over here and we'll try that call out. So let's skip the day. Baby! I heard a mole. Come, click on the baby. Messy! You look like a little Iskra! She looks exactly like Iskra. Oh my gosh, like pretty much to the T, she looks like Iskra. Oh my goodness, we have to change, like, oh, I forget that I didn't put those in there. They have like velvet paws, which increase, they have +1 collecting, but they don't actually do much. So his are fine, I suppose. We'll add, I think we'll add claw in no, I don't think we have claw yet. Yeah, we have to do claw a little bit more. So we'll add in for her we'll add in that nimble fingers just while I'm thinking about it. But look, little Messi looks exactly like Iskra. Oh my goodness. She, like, Iskra technically according to our list means spark. So I think we're gonna name this little one Rose. And I'm thinking of that particularly because I was looking at a lot of the comments from everyone from the last couple episodes, and we were looking for a name for the tribe. And I think the good name for the tribe would be the Rosebush tribe. And I think that's a good name, particularly because of Iskra. Because Iskra was more like a little, very beautiful little rose with a thorn. And because of that, she was basically the start of all of the amazing things that we've been able to do with this tribe. She helped assist everyone. She was the one who brought in all of our wanderers. She was the one who brought us that amazing scorpion tail. And now her line has brought us beautiful little pink scorpions that are shy and sarcastic and smart and amazing. And so this little one, little Rose, is going to be like her spiritual successor. She's like her reincarnation. I absolutely adore her. Okay, so we have Rose and Leo, who are going to be the next generation. This is awesome. I am so excited, you guys. So Alios, get over here and sit up on this place. Let's see, we're hearing bunnies, but I'm not seeing bunnies. So we'll get Amber, you'll come over here and jump back in the nest. And then we'll get, I don't know if Aerosol will be able to do that. I'm looking at this, gosh darn. Okay, so let's have Retsu come over here and work on that mole. And Jabir will be able to come up here and we'll be able to try that new call. So hopefully we'll see if it actually works. And I think because he's a child of Iskra, our now goddess of wanderers and outcasts, I think he would be calling to see if anyone needs help, to see if anyone needs the assistance of the Rosebush tribe. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. That sounds weird. I'm just gonna say that right now. It sounds weird. I don't know why they made it sound like that, but hopefully someone will hear our cries and realize that they can find safe shelter here with us in the Rosebush tribe. So I think this is where we're gonna end this part right here, you guys. We have our beautiful little Leo and our gorgeous Rose being the ones to kind of be the next generation for this tribe as we work on getting everyone situated, getting everyone settled in this new little area while our creatures grow older and tell the tales of their families prior to this and explain to their children about their quest to find the Whale Island and how even though they didn't find it on their travels to 2 new islands, they were able to find this island where they were able to start their families. So this is such a fun tribe, you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys have any suggestions for names, please put those in the comments as well. Let me know what you guys think about our goddess, our new goddess for our nichelings, because that's amazing. We'll be able to use her in a lot of our other series. And let me know what you guys think of the name. If you guys have any changes for the name, if you guys don't particularly like it, let me know and we might be able to make some adjustments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.